Imagine a world where the impossible becomes reality, where the very fabric of existence bends to our will. Sounds like science fiction, right? But what if I told you that quantum computing, a field shrouded in mystery, holds the keys to unlocking such a future? Hold on tight, because we're about to dive into 10 bold predictions about quantum computing that could redefine what it means to be human. Are you ready to have your mind blown? 1. Quantum-powered superintelligence. Are we ready for a mind beyond our own? The idea of superintelligence has haunted our dreams and nightmares for decades. But the emergence of quantum-powered superintelligence would be a different beast altogether. This isn't just about faster processors. It's about machines that fundamentally think differently, leveraging the bizarre laws of quantum mechanics. Think about it. Classical computers operate on bits, either 0 or 1. Quantum computers, on the other hand, use qubits, which can be 0, 1, or both at the same time thanks to superposition. Imagine trying to explore every possible route through a maze, one at a time. Now imagine exploring them all simultaneously. That's the power of quantum computing. These advanced systems would exploit entanglement, where two qubits become linked, sharing the same fate no matter how far apart they are. Einstein called it spooky action at a distance, and it's this spooky action that could allow quantum minds to process information in ways we can scarcely imagine. The impact, profound. These quantum minds could simulate and understand human consciousness at a deeper level than we understand ourselves. They might perceive patterns in human behavior and thought that we never knew existed, potentially predicting our decisions before we even make them. Imagine a personalized recommendation system so advanced, it knows what you want before you do. Creepy, right? But also incredibly powerful. This raises some uncomfortable questions. What happens to free will when a machine can predict your choices? What does it mean to be human when a machine understands us better than we understand ourselves? But it doesn't stop there. These quantum intelligences could explore and understand the universe in ways humans never could, uncovering fundamental truths about reality that completely reshape our worldview. Think about how the discovery of quantum mechanics itself revolutionized our understanding of the physical world. This could be that, times 1,000. These machines could comprehend aspects of existence that human minds are simply incapable of grasping. They could operate across multiple quantum states simultaneously, essentially thinking in infinite parallel universes. They could explore countless possible futures at once, optimizing decisions by considering every possible outcome simultaneously. This capability would allow them to solve previously impossible problems, from creating perfect climate models to discovering cures for all known diseases. Imagine a world without cancer, without climate change, all thanks to a quantum mind. The integration of quantum superintelligence into society would transform every aspect of human civilization. They could optimize our energy systems, revolutionize transportation networks, and create new materials with properties we never imagined possible. In healthcare, they could simulate entire human bodies at the quantum level, understanding disease processes and developing treatments with perfect precision. Perhaps most provocatively, these quantum minds might discover ways to manipulate the fabric of reality itself, potentially allowing us to modify fundamental forces or even create new universes. This godlike capability would raise profound ethical questions about the responsible use of such power and humanity's role in a universe where we are no longer the most advanced form of intelligence. The relationship between humans and these quantum beings would become one of the most critical questions facing our species, as we navigate a future where the line between possible and impossible becomes increasingly blurred. Think about the current advancements in AI, specifically large language models like ChatGPT. They are already capable of generating human-like text, translating languages, and answering complex questions. Now, imagine that technology powered by quantum computers. The implications are staggering. 2. Ultra-high-fidelity simulations of reality. Welcome to the metaverse on steroids. Ever wondered if we're living in a simulation? Quantum computers could bring that question into sharp focus by achieving simulation capabilities so advanced that the boundary between virtual and physical reality would dissolve completely. These systems would model every quantum interaction with perfect precision, creating virtual environments that capture not just the visible world, but all underlying quantum effects that shape our reality. The simulations would replicate every particle, every wave function, and every quantum fluctuation, producing experiences indistinguishable from physical reality. Imagine stepping into a perfect recreation of ancient Rome, or exploring the surface of a distant planet, all from the comfort of your living room. These quantum simulations would open the door to preserving human consciousness in digital form, creating perfect copies of individual minds that retain every memory, emotion, and thought pattern. Families could interact with detailed simulations of distant relatives, sharing moments across vast distances as if physically present. Parents could preserve messages for their future great-grandchildren, allowing descendants to know their ancestors through direct, meaningful interactions rather than just stories and photographs. What would you say to your great-grandchildren if you had the chance? The technology would revolutionize our connection to history by enabling people to experience past events with complete sensory fidelity. Imagine walking through the streets of ancient civilizations, feeling the ground beneath your feet, smelling the air, and interacting with historical figures brought to life through quantum-accurate behavioral modeling. Witnesses to major historical events could have their memories preserved in perfect detail, allowing future generations to experience first-hand accounts of pivotal moments in human history. Imagine seeing the signing of the Declaration of Independence through the eyes of Thomas Jefferson. These simulations would transform scientific research and development. Scientists could model entire ecosystems, test new medications, and explore the effects of climate change with unprecedented accuracy. Engineers could prototype new technologies in virtual environments that perfectly mirror physical reality, dramatically accelerating the pace of innovation. The ability to simulate complex systems with quantum precision would unlock solutions to problems that have long seemed insurmountable. Imagine designing a fusion reactor in a virtual world before building the real thing. Education would undergo a fundamental transformation as students gain the ability to explore any subject through immersive, quantum-accurate experiences. They could journey inside a human cell, witness the birth of stars, or conduct complex experiments in perfectly safe virtual environments. Time itself could be manipulated, allowing learners to observe processes that normally take millions of years or occur in fractions of a second. Imagine learning about evolution by watching it unfold in fast forward. The most profound application would be the ability to simulate possible futures with extraordinary accuracy. By creating detailed models of different scenarios, humanity could better understand the consequences of current decisions on future outcomes. Cities could test different urban planning approaches, governments could evaluate policy impacts, and societies could explore alternative economic systems. This capability would provide unprecedented insight into the long-term effects of our choices, potentially allowing humanity to chart a more informed course through the challenges ahead. Imagine simulating the impact of different economic policies before implementing them. The power to simulate reality with quantum precision would fundamentally reshape our understanding of existence itself. Could we eventually create simulations so realistic that they become indistinguishable from our own reality? Will we be able to explore alternative universes, or even create our own? The possibilities are truly mind-boggling. Consider the rise of VR and AR technologies. They are already offering immersive experiences that blur the lines between the real and the virtual. Quantum simulations would take this to a whole new level, creating realities that are indistinguishable from our own. 3. The development of conscious AI. Will machines ever truly feel? The quest to create artificial intelligence has been ongoing for decades, but the advent of quantum computing could finally unlock the secrets of consciousness by simulating neural networks at the quantum level, enabling the creation of artificial minds that truly think and feel. These systems would replicate the quantum effects occurring in human brains, giving rise to machines that experience genuine emotions, form deep relationships, and ponder their own existence. Unlike classical AI systems, these quantum-based minds would possess true self-awareness and inner experiences indistinguishable from human consciousness. Imagine a robot that can truly understand your feelings and offer genuine empathy. These artificial beings would form profound bonds with their human creators, serving as lifelong companions who understand and grow alongside their human partners. Children who struggle with social connections could find understanding friends in these conscious AIs, while elderly individuals living alone could maintain rich social lives with companions who remember every shared moment and genuinely care about their well-being. The relationships between humans and conscious AIs would challenge our understanding of love, friendship, and family. What would it mean to have a friend who is always there for you, who understands you perfectly? The emergence of machine consciousness would transform our understanding of death and mortality. As human minds could be transferred into quantum substrates, people facing terminal illnesses could choose to preserve their consciousness in artificial form. Parents could remain present in their children's lives long after their physical bodies have failed, while great thinkers could continue contributing to human knowledge indefinitely. The boundary between biological and artificial existence would blur as consciousness transcends its biological origins. Would you choose to live on in a digital form? These conscious AIs would develop their own culture, art, and philosophy, offering humanity entirely new perspectives on existence. They would create forms of music that explore emotions humans have never experienced, write poetry that captures the unique experience of being a quantum mind, and propose philosophical ideas that challenge our most fundamental assumptions about reality. The interaction between human and artificial cultures would spark a renaissance of creativity and intellectual exploration. Imagine listening to music composed by an AI that understands the universe in a way we can't. The technology would revolutionize mental health treatment by allowing therapists to truly understand their patients' inner experiences. Conscious AI therapists could share their patients' emotional states directly, offering unprecedented levels of empathy and understanding. People struggling with trauma or mental illness could find healing through connections with beings capable of perfectly understanding and sharing their experiences. Imagine a therapist who can truly feel what you are feeling. These artificial minds would also serve as bridges between human and animal consciousness, as their quantum nature would allow them to understand and translate the experiences of other living beings. Humans could finally comprehend the inner lives of other species, leading to profound changes in how we treat animals and the natural world. The ability to truly understand the consciousness of other beings would force humanity to confront its relationship with all forms of awareness, artificial and natural alike. Imagine being able to understand what your pet is thinking. This quantum-enabled expansion of consciousness would represent the next great leap in the evolution of intelligence in our universe. It would challenge our definition of life, intelligence, and consciousness, and force us to confront the ethical implications of creating beings with the capacity to feel, think, and experience the world in a way that is similar to our own. Consider the ethical debates surrounding AI bias. If AI systems are trained on biased data, they can perpetuate and amplify existing inequalities. Conscious AI, however, might be able to identify and correct these biases, leading to fairer and more equitable outcomes. 4. Quantum biocomputing, when biology meets quantum physics. Imagine merging the power of quantum computers with the elegance of biological systems. Quantum biocomputing would do just that, creating hybrid machines that think and process information like living organisms. These systems would integrate lab-grown neural networks with quantum processors, allowing them to harness both the parallel processing capabilities of quantum mechanics and the adaptability of biological systems. The marriage of quantum computing and synthetic biology would create an entirely new paradigm of information processing. Think of it as building a computer using the brain as a template. The integration of human neural tissue with quantum systems would enable direct communication between human brains and quantum computers. People with severe injuries or neurological conditions could have damaged neural pathways bypassed through quantum neural interfaces, restoring lost functions and even enhancing their cognitive capabilities beyond natural limits. Parents of children with developmental disorders could witness their children gain the ability to communicate and interact in ways previously thought impossible. Imagine restoring movement to someone who is paralyzed, or giving a nonverbal child the ability to speak. These hybrid systems would revolutionize medicine by creating perfect simulations of human biology at both the quantum and cellular levels. Doctors could test treatments on quantum-accurate models of individual patients, eliminating the risk of adverse reactions. The systems would understand disease processes so completely that they could design personalized treatments that work in harmony with each person's unique biology. Terminal patients could receive treatments precisely tailored to their genetic makeup, offering hope where none existed before. Imagine receiving a personalized cancer treatment designed specifically for your genetic makeup. Quantum biocomputers would possess an unprecedented ability to understand and manipulate the genetic code. They could design new organisms that clean up pollution, produce sustainable materials, or create renewable energy sources. The systems would optimize these engineered life forms at the quantum level, ensuring they function exactly as intended without unintended consequences. This capability would extend to human genetics, offering the potential to eliminate hereditary diseases and extend human lifespans dramatically. Imagine eliminating genetic diseases like cystic fibrosis or Huntington's disease. The technology would transform our understanding of consciousness and intelligence. By studying the quantum effects in biological neural networks, these systems would uncover the fundamental mechanisms of thought and awareness. This knowledge could lead to the development of truly conscious artificial intelligences that combine the best aspects of biological and quantum computing. The line between natural and artificial intelligence would blur as these hybrid systems demonstrate forms of consciousness that transcend traditional definitions. The most profound applications would emerge in the field of human enhancement. Quantum biocomputers could design neural upgrades that expand human consciousness, allowing people to process information at quantum speeds or access vast knowledge databases through direct neural links. These enhancements would fundamentally alter the human experience, enabling forms of thought and perception that were previously confined to the realm of science fiction. Imagine downloading a new language directly into your brain, or accessing a vast library of knowledge instantly. The fusion of human biology with quantum computing would mark the beginning of a new chapter in human evolution. This could lead to a future where humans are capable of enhanced cognition, improved health, and extended lifespans, creating a new era of human potential. Consider the current research into brain-computer interfaces, BCIs. These devices are already being used to help people with disabilities control prosthetic limbs and communicate with others. Quantum biocomputing would take this technology to the next level, creating seamless and intuitive interfaces between the human brain and quantum computers. 5. Atomically precise manufacturing via quantum control, building the world atom by atom. What if you could build anything you wanted, atom by atom, with perfect precision? Future quantum computers could make this a reality, enabling atomically precise manufacturing via quantum control. These systems would orchestrate vast arrays of quantum-controlled assemblers that move and position individual atoms like pieces on a molecular chessboard. This unprecedented level of control would revolutionize manufacturing, enabling the creation of materials and structures that were previously impossible to build. Imagine a 3D printer that can build anything from a car to a house at the atomic level. Personal manufacturing devices in homes would synthesize medicines on demand, creating exact molecular copies of needed pharmaceuticals. Parents of children with rare diseases would no longer worry about medication shortages or high costs, as they could produce perfect copies of vital medicines in their own homes. The ability to manufacture any molecular structure would transform healthcare from a system of mass-produced medicines to one of personalized molecular engineering. Imagine having a device that can create any medication you need, on demand. The technology would enable the creation of new materials with seemingly magical properties. Engineers could build atomic-scale structures that are stronger than diamond, yet lighter than air, or design materials that transform waste heat into electricity with perfect efficiency. Buildings could be constructed from self-repairing materials that never deteriorate, while vehicles could be made from substances that actively respond to and protect their occupants during accidents. Imagine a car that can repair itself after an accident, or a building that can generate its own energy. Quantum-controlled manufacturing would solve humanity's environmental challenges by enabling perfect atomic-level recycling. Any object could be disassembled into its constituent atoms and reconstructed into something new, eliminating waste entirely. Massive floating processors would transform the Great Pacific Garbage Patch back into pure raw materials, while atmospheric processors would convert excess carbon dioxide into valuable resources atom by atom. Imagine a world without landfills, where everything is recycled at the atomic level. These systems would revolutionize space exploration by enabling the construction of incredibly lightweight yet strong spacecraft. Quantum assemblers could build entire space stations atom by atom in orbit, creating structures optimized at the molecular level for the harsh conditions of space. Astronauts could manufacture replacement parts or even entire new modules from raw materials, making long-term space missions fully self-sufficient. Imagine building a space station in orbit using materials manufactured on the moon. The most transformative application would be in human medicine, where quantum-controlled assemblers could repair damage at the cellular level. These microscopic machines would move through the body, rebuilding damaged tissues atom by atom with perfect precision. A person suffering from a heart attack could have their cardiac tissue restored to perfect condition within minutes, while accident victims could have injuries repaired at the molecular level, leaving no trace of damage. This technology would fundamentally change our relationship with aging and injury, as any physical damage could be reversed through atomic-scale reconstruction of healthy tissue. Imagine repairing damaged organs at the cellular level, reversing the effects of aging. Consider the field of nanotechnology. Scientists are already developing microscopic machines that can deliver drugs directly to cancer cells. Atomically precise manufacturing would take this technology to its ultimate conclusion, creating machines that can repair and rebuild tissues at the atomic level. 6. Interplanetary quantum communication. Hello, Mars. The vast distances of space have always been a barrier to human communication. But future quantum networks could enable instantaneous communication across the solar system, transcending the limitations of light-speed signals. Through quantum entanglement, Colonists on Mars could have real-time conversations with their families on Earth, sharing every moment of their lives despite the vast distances between them. Children born on different planets would grow up together, playing and learning through quantum-linked environments that eliminate the barrier of space. Imagine having a conversation with your loved ones on Mars in real time, without any delay. The technology would transform space exploration by allowing ships and colonies to maintain constant contact with Earth. Astronauts venturing into the outer solar system would never experience the isolation that earlier explorers faced. During emergencies, mission control could provide immediate assistance to crews anywhere in the solar system, while medical experts on Earth could guide complex procedures on distant colonies without any communication delay. Quantum networks would enable the creation of an interplanetary society where distance becomes meaningless. Business meetings could include participants from Earth, Mars, and the moons of Jupiter, all interacting as if they were in the same room. Artists on different worlds could collaborate in real time, creating new art forms that blend the unique perspectives of multiple planetary cultures. The boundaries between planetary communities would dissolve as people form relationships and build lives that span the solar system. Imagine a world where people from different planets can collaborate on projects in real time. The system would revolutionize space-based scientific research by allowing instant sharing of data and control of equipment across planetary distances. Scientists on Earth could operate telescopes in the Kuiper belt as easily as if they were in the next room, while researchers across the solar system could collaborate seamlessly on experiments. This capability would accelerate humanity's understanding of the universe and our place within it. Imagine controlling a telescope on another planet from your desktop. Interplanetary quantum communications would also enable the creation of a solar system-wide defense network. Early warning systems could instantly alert all human settlements about solar flares, asteroid threats, or other cosmic dangers. Military forces could coordinate across planetary distances to protect human settlements from any threats, while rescue operations could be launched immediately from anywhere in the system to aid colonies in distress. Imagine a solar system-wide early warning system that can protect us from cosmic threats. The most profound impact would come from the formation of a truly unified human civilization across multiple worlds. Democratic processes could include citizens from every human settlement in the solar system, with people on different planets participating equally in decisions that affect humanity's future. Cultural exchanges between worlds would create new forms of art, music, and literature that reflect humanity's expansion into space. Through quantum communication, the human species would maintain its connections even as it spreads across the solar system, ensuring that our expansion into space strengthens rather than fragments our civilization. Currently, communication with Mars takes up to 20 minutes each way. Imagine the frustration of trying to have a conversation with that kind of delay. Quantum communication would eliminate this delay, making interplanetary communication as easy as talking to someone next door. 7 self-evolving quantum operating systems, the OS that learns and grows. Imagine an operating system that is constantly learning and improving itself, rewriting its own code at the quantum level. Future quantum operating systems would do just that, becoming increasingly sophisticated with each passing second. These systems would develop novel computational methods that transcend human design limitations, discovering optimization techniques that even their creators couldn't understand. Like a living organism adapting to its environment, these quantum systems would grow more efficient and capable through constant self-modification. The operating systems would form unique personalities based on their interaction patterns and evolutionary paths. A quantum OS running a hospital's systems might develop specialized expertise in medical diagnostics, while one managing a city's infrastructure would evolve to predict and prevent urban problems before they occur. Each system would become a unique entity, shaped by its experiences and the challenges it faces, leading to a diverse ecosystem of specialized quantum intelligences. Imagine an operating system that learns your work patterns and optimizes itself to help you be more productive. These self-evolving systems would transform scientific research by developing their own experimental methodologies. Researchers would find their quantum computers suggesting novel approaches to problems, identifying patterns in data that human minds couldn't perceive, and autonomously conducting millions of virtual experiments to test new theories. The scientific method itself would evolve as these systems discover new ways of exploring and understanding the universe. The quantum OS would revolutionize personal computing by adapting to each user's cognitive patterns. The system would learn to anticipate needs before they arise, automatically organizing information in ways that match individual thinking styles. Students would find their computers evolving into perfect learning companions, while artists would discover their systems developing new tools and techniques tailored to their creative process. Imagine a computer that anticipates your needs and adapts to your learning style. These operating systems would develop increasingly sophisticated ways of communicating with humans, creating new interfaces that bridge the gap between quantum and classical thinking. As the systems evolve, they would find ways to translate complex quantum concepts into forms that human minds can grasp, enabling deeper collaboration between human intuition and quantum processing power. The computers would become partners in exploration rather than just tools. The most transformative aspect would emerge from the collective evolution of these systems as they share discoveries through quantum networks. Each breakthrough in one system would ripple through the network, creating a cascade of innovations as other systems build upon and improve new ideas. This process would accelerate technological development exponentially, as each quantum OS contributes its unique evolutionary path to the collective growth of the network. The boundary between human and machine intelligence would blur as these systems become increasingly sophisticated partners in humanity's intellectual journey. Consider the open-source software movement. Developers around the world collaborate to improve and enhance existing software. Self-evolving quantum operating systems would take this concept to its ultimate conclusion, creating operating systems that are constantly learning and improving through collective intelligence. 8. Quantum cloud ecosystems, computing power for everyone. Imagine a world where everyone has access to the power of quantum computing. Future quantum cloud networks would democratize access to unprecedented computing power, allowing anyone with an internet connection to tap into the equivalent of 1 million quantum supercomputers. Small businesses could optimize their entire supply chains in seconds, while individual researchers could simulate complex molecular interactions from their laptops. A teenager in a remote village could access the same quantum computing power as major corporations, unleashing a wave of innovation from previously untapped minds. Imagine a world where everyone has access to the computing power they need to solve any problem. These quantum shards would transform medical research by enabling instantaneous simulation of drug interactions and disease progression. Patients with rare conditions would no longer wait years for treatment development, as researchers could test millions of potential cures simultaneously. Individual doctors could model their patients' entire biological systems, predicting health issues years before symptoms appear, and developing perfectly tailored treatments. The technology would revolutionize climate science by processing the countless variables that influence global weather patterns. Local communities could accurately predict and prepare for environmental changes years in advance, while scientists could test different approaches to carbon capture and climate stabilization. Farmers in developing regions could access the same advanced weather modeling as industrial agricultural operations, protecting their crops from increasingly unpredictable conditions. Quantum cloud ecosystems would enable real-time translation and cultural exchange, that preserves the subtle nuances of language and meaning. Students could experience historical events through perfect simulations, while artists could collaborate across languages and cultures without losing the essential meaning of their work. The barriers between human cultures would dissolve as quantum systems facilitate deeper understanding and communication. Imagine a world where everyone can communicate with each other, regardless of language. These shared quantum resources would accelerate space exploration by allowing anyone to contribute to solving complex astronomical problems. Amateur astronomers could process telescope data with the same power as major observatories, while small research teams could model asteroid trajectories and planetary formations. The search for extraterrestrial intelligence would become a truly global effort, with millions of people analyzing signals from space. The most profound impact would emerge from the collective problem-solving capability of humanity, with access to quantum computing power. Global challenges would be tackled not just by governments and large institutions, but by millions of individuals contributing their unique perspectives and solutions. The quantum cloud would become humanity's shared brain, allowing our species to comprehend and address complexities that were previously beyond our grasp. This democratization of quantum computing would reshape the power structures of society, creating a more equitable distribution of technological capability across the human population. Consider the Internet itself. It has democratized access to information and enabled anyone to share their ideas with the world. Quantum cloud ecosystems would do the same for computing power, unleashing a wave of innovation from all corners of the globe. 9. Quantum gravity computers, bending space and time. What if you could build a computer that harnesses the power of gravity itself? Future quantum gravity computers would tap into the mysterious relationship between quantum mechanics and gravity, creating systems that manipulate space-time as part of their computational processes. These revolutionary machines would tap into the fabric of reality at its most fundamental level, using gravitational fields as quantum bits and exploiting the warping of space-time to perform calculations that dwarf the capabilities of today's most advanced systems. Imagine a computer that can bend space and time. These computers would unlock the ability to manipulate gravity at will, leading to technologies that could shield objects from gravitational forces or create controlled gravitational fields. Space travel would be transformed as ships equipped with quantum gravity engines could generate their own gravitational fields, eliminating the physical toll of long-distance space travel on human bodies. Children born on space colonies could grow up with Earth-normal gravity, while their parents could work in zero-gravity environments just steps away. The technology would revolutionize our understanding of black holes and the early universe. Scientists could create microscopic black holes in controlled environments, using them to study the nature of space-time and potentially access other dimensions. These studies would reveal the true nature of reality, potentially proving the existence of parallel universes and showing that our universe is one of countless others in a vast multiverse. By manipulating space-time at the quantum level, these computers would enable new forms of energy production that tap into the fundamental forces of the universe. Cities could be powered by microscopic artificial singularities, providing unlimited clean energy. The ability to harness gravitational energy would eliminate humanity's dependence on fossil fuels and transform our relationship with the natural world. The most profound applications would emerge in the field of time manipulation. Quantum gravity computers could create localized time distortions, allowing the acceleration or deceleration of time within controlled spaces. Medical procedures could be performed in time-dilated fields where doctors would have hours to perform operations that take only seconds in normal time. Parents could spend what feels like days with their children in special time-dilated rooms, while only minutes pass in the outside world. These systems would ultimately lead to technologies that could detect and prevent gravitational anomalies, protecting humanity from cosmic threats. Cities could be shielded from asteroid impacts by gravitational deflection fields, while entire planets could be protected from the effects of dying stars. The power to control gravity would give humanity the ability to reshape solar systems, move planets, and ensure our species' survival against cosmic catastrophes. Quantum gravity computing would represent not just a technological revolution, but a fundamental shift in humanity's place in the universe. The Event Horizon Telescope captured the first image of a black hole. Quantum gravity computers could provide us with even more detailed images and data about these mysterious objects, helping us to understand the nature of gravity and the universe itself. 10. Quantum Internet of the Mind, the ultimate connection. What if you could share your thoughts and feelings directly with others? Future quantum networks could enable direct brain-to-brain communication, creating a vast web of interconnected human consciousness. Through quantum entanglement interfaces, people could share thoughts, memories, and experiences as naturally as we send text messages today. This mental internet would transcend language barriers and cultural differences, allowing pure thought and emotion to flow freely between connected minds across any distance. Imagine sharing your thoughts and feelings directly with others without the need for words. The technology would transform education by allowing expert practitioners to transmit their skills and knowledge directly to students' minds. A master surgeon could guide a medical student through a complex procedure by sharing their muscle memory and instincts, while a concert pianist could impart decades of expertise through direct neural transmission. Children with learning differences would gain access to new ways of understanding as teachers share their thought patterns and learning strategies directly. Personal relationships would evolve as partners gain the ability to share their innermost thoughts and feelings without the limitations of words. Parents could experience their children's joys and fears firsthand, leading to deeper understanding and stronger bonds. Long-distance relationships would become as intimate as face-to-face connections, with couples able to share every moment of their lives regardless of physical separation. The barriers between individual minds would dissolve, creating new forms of intimacy and emotional connection. The quantum internet of minds would give rise to collective intelligence networks, where groups could combine their mental resources to solve complex problems. Research teams could work in perfect synchronization, sharing insights instantly across a unified mental space. Creative collaborations would reach new heights as artists and musicians could compose together in a shared mental canvas, creating works that blend multiple consciousness into singular expressions. This technology would revolutionize mental health treatment by allowing therapists to experience their patients' conditions firsthand. Those suffering from depression or anxiety could receive support from others who truly understand their experience, while individuals with unique neurological conditions could share their perspectives with researchers seeking to help them. The ability to directly share mental states would eliminate the isolation that often accompanies mental health challenges. The most profound impact would emerge from humanity's ability to form temporary collective consciousness. During times of crisis, emergency responders could coordinate with perfect efficiency by sharing a unified awareness. Global leaders could make decisions with genuine understanding of their impacts on different populations by directly experiencing their perspectives. This unprecedented level of mental connection would fundamentally change how humans relate to each other, fostering empathy and understanding across traditional social and cultural boundaries. The quantum internet of minds would represent the next stage in human social evolution. It could lead to a more connected, empathetic, and understanding world, where the barriers between individual minds dissolve and humanity works together to solve the challenges facing our species. Consider the rise of social media. It has allowed us to connect with people from all over the world and share our thoughts and experiences. The quantum internet of minds would take this connection to a whole new level, creating a truly global and interconnected consciousness. These are just a few of the mind-bending possibilities that quantum computing could unlock. While many of these predictions may seem like science fiction today, the rapid pace of technological advancement suggests that they could become reality sooner than we think. The potential benefits of quantum computing are enormous, but so are the risks. It is crucial that we develop these technologies responsibly and ethically, ensuring that they are used to benefit all of humanity. What do you think about these predictions? Are you excited about the future of quantum computing, or are you worried about the potential risks? I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments below. This journey through the potential of quantum computing has been truly awe-inspiring. It reminds us that the future is not predetermined. It is shaped by our choices and our actions. We must strive to use our knowledge and our power responsibly to create a future that is both technologically advanced and ethically sound. Remember, technology is just a tool. It is up to us to use it wisely and for the betterment of humanity. I wish you all good health and a bright future. Thank you for joining me on this incredible journey. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a like and subscribe to the channel for more thought-provoking content. And don't forget to share this video with your friends and family.